Oh, we're a little low there. So let me turn a light on here so you can see what I'm doing. So today we are going to make meatloaf, but not any meatloaf. This is going to be an egg-free, keto-friendly-ish type of meatloaf. We'll call it low carb because it's going to have some breadcrumbs in it, but it's not going to have any eggs in it, and it's not going to have dairy. But what it will have is it's going to have green peppers and onions. I like that in my meatloaf. And then we're also going to do, instead of ketchup, we're going to do a brown gravy on top. So let's get started. First of all, you need to saute some green peppers and onions diced up nice and fine, which I've already done. I'm trying to make this a shorter video. Okay. Next, we're going to need a mixing bowl and some ground beef. And then we're going to do a half a stick of butter. Okay, so I got to melt this butter real quick. So we're going to melt this butter and see what the next step is. Okay, so we have 2 pounds of ground beef here. What we're going to add is some breadcrumbs. I would say maybe that was like a 1/4 cup or a 1/2 cup, if even that. Onion powder, we're going to skip. Okay, I am making 2 meatloafs today. One for me and my daughter, and one for my dad and my husband. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in garlic powder. Okay, because I like the seasoning of garlic. We're not doing the onion because we have the onion that's actually going into it. Then we have some, not basil. We want some parsley. We're going to add parsley to mine. Yeah, it'll give it some nice flavor. I don't measure, again. I would say that was probably about a teaspoon. Something like that. Okay, so we got the breadcrumbs. I'm going to put in some Worcestershire sauce. Can anyone really say that correctly? That was about a tablespoon, I will say. Okay, so then we're going to put in some Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan salt, and some pepper. I season everything beforehand, and then if I need to season more when it's on my plate, then I can do so. But, okay, so we got that. We've got our melted butter, 1/2 stick. It was a little bit warm, so like I said, we're doing this instead of the egg. So I'm kind of letting it cool a little bit. So normally you'd add the egg in at this point, but we're not doing eggs. So got the Worcestershire, got all that. Oh, you know what? We can go ahead and add our veggies in. We can start those going. I should have turned this around so you can see all this going in here, but that's okay. So today me and my younger daughter, we did our good deed of the day. Something that we're going to start doing twice a week now. And it helps out greatly, especially in these times right now when blood supply and plasma supply is low. So me and my daughter have joined together, and we're going to donate plasma twice a week. So that helps out with the banks with that. So that's why we're kind of carbing up today, because I need those extra carbs and all that stuff to replace the plasma that was taken from me today. It's not a hard process. It's a very, it's pretty easy. It's just like giving blood. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how well hydrated you are. So, yeah. And while we were away doing that, the school came by and they dropped off kind of like a graduation present for not only just my daughter, but all of the seniors in the area. So we're going to go ahead and add in our butter. Hopefully it's not too hot. I don't burn my fingers. But like I said, this is in place of our egg. Yeah, no, it's fine. So like I was saying, they came and they dropped off a graduation sign for my daughter and put it in the front yard. I will, while this is cooking, I'll pull this off and we'll go outside and we'll go check it out. It was really nice of them to do something like that because, as you all know, schools here have all been canceled for the rest of the year. The kids will not be going back into school. How they plan on getting the belongings, I am unsure about. But I'm sure it'll be brought up in some kind of subject or topic one way or another. We're just going to add a little bit more breadcrumbs because it seems to be a little too much moist. So just a little bit more. So yeah, the kids will not be having the traditional graduation, which it's a bummer, but you know, they're going to do something, you know, and this is part of their something. So, as soon as I hear something, I will let you guys all know. They are definitely not having a prom, which is another bummer. But, you know, it's all about keeping everyone safe right now. So, I mean, I'd rather have my daughter and her classmates and their families live through this than to be selfish and, you know, have, you know, any kind of like gathering like that would put people at risk. So they're doing the right thing. So anyways, this is all nice and put together now. You don't want to overwork your meat because then it will become like tough. It won't be tender. So when you fold this, you want to kind of do this. It's like clawing at it, kind of shoveling it, or pitchfork. There you go. They're like pitchforks. So anyways, we're going to get this in a pan, which I have here, which I already sprayed down. So we're going to get it put in our pan. This one seems so much bigger than the other one that I made, and it fell apart, which is fine. We'll just piece it together in here. Not a big deal. We get all these nice green peppers and onions in here. Just stick them on there. It's going to be fine. No one will ever know. So anyways, I hope everyone is having a good day. And it looks like we're going to get, we're going to get some more storms tonight. The clouds are already rolling in. Yeah, it's definitely going to storm. So yeah, you want to form this into a loaf. My nose is tickling. Sorry, guys. But yeah, just going to form this into a nice loaf. And then what I like to do is I kind of dip it down in the middle. Kind of creates a little bit of a shallow boat or a shallow bowl or whatever. But, so this is all done. I'll wash my hands real quick and then we'll pick it up and show you what it looks like before it goes in the oven. We're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 50 to 55 minutes. Okay. Here's my towel. Hi, kitty cat. I don't know if you guys can see, but there you go. I have Kitty right there. Kitty's name is Dusty, but I just call her Kitty. Anytime she smells meat, she's out here. Any other time, she don't want to be bothered with me. She was originally my cat that I had gotten from a nice old lady that rescued her mom from this roadside and didn't know she was pregnant with kittens. So I got Dusty from there. And that was about 10 years ago or so. She's an old cat, but she's still kicking, so that's fine. But now she's my dad's cat, so she's spoiled. So anyways, here we go. This is the meatloaf. I'm not putting anything on top of it because when this comes out of the oven, after I slice it, I'm going to pour some nice brown gravy over it. So we're just going to leave it alone the way it is like this. So we're going to, like I said, put it in the oven, 350 degrees, about 50 to 55 minutes. So let's let this cook and we'll be right back. All right, I'm going to show you this just for giggles, but this is hubby's and my dad's meatloaf. They like ketchup on theirs, and it doesn't have any peppers or onions in it, so there you go. Look at that, we got 2 meatloafs going in there. In the oven it goes. Alright, there it is. Let's see how it turns out. Okay guys, so meatloaf's in the oven, and now I'm coming outside. Oh boy, it cooled off, but it's not really cold. It's actually not that bad out. So I'm going to turn this around so you can see there's the sign that they had dropped off for us for Keely's graduation. So it's pretty nice. Now you guys can see my front yard. Yeah, I have a nice big huge front porch swing. Fits actually a lot of people. So, all right, we're gonna let our meatloaf cook and we will check back in a little bit. Okay guys, so we're gonna do a 2 video step for this because it's gonna take a whole hour to cook, and well, to be honest with you, I don't know how to merge 2 videos together. So one of my YouTube friends, I'm going to eventually get a hold of you guys and get the scoop on how to do something like that. So this will be the end of video 1. We're going to do 2 parts. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Watch out for the other video. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Hit that little bell to get notifications every time I put up a new video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.